Hello guys, this is Timmy Fabulous and welcome to my YouTube channel. So further ado, let's go into the video. Today we're going to making Nigerian made soup, homemade soup, EFO RIRO. So I want you guys to go with me. I'm going to make these videos as fast as possible. So these are the things we're going to be using to make our EFO RIRO. This is Mocha's beans. We're going to be using Mocha's beans. Then we're going to be using crayfish. This is dry big crayfish, sliced onions, and smoked fish. So we have cow skin. We're going to be using cow skin. If you love cow skin, it's good. These are grounded pepper. So we're going to be using grounded pepper. You have all your sauce in it, tomato, red pepper, anyhow you want your sauce to look like. So I'm going to be using chicken today. I feel like using chicken. You can use beef. You can use any other meat you like to use. But today, I'm going to be using chicken. I love chicken so much. So I'm going to be using chicken for my EFO RIRO today. This is the intestine. We have shaki, we have liver, we have every part of the intestine in it. So I'm going to be adding up some cow meat. That's the intestine. It makes EFO RIRO looks nice. This is a red oil. So there's no other oil you can use to make your EFO RIRO. Red oil is the only and suitable red oil to make your EFO RIRO. So red oil is the best oil to make your EFO RIRO. So my ingredients, I'm a fan of no, so I use no for most of my meal. So this is the spinach vegetable, that's the EFO. So it's not yet washed, but it's gonna wash before our meal gets started. So we're gonna wash it before our meal gets started. So this is unwashed now, but this is how I want it to be cut, not too sliced up and not too big. So I like it in this ratio. So I'm going to wash it up to prepare for cooking now. So it depends on the quantity of what you want. You can get a large quantity. That if your sauce is going to be much and the things you're going to be putting inside is going to be much. So you can get a large quantity. This is little of what I'm going to be using today. Now let's get started. So I'm going to be adding my red oil into the pot. I've placed the pot on my gas for like 2 minutes to make it really hot. So I'm adding the red oil. So I'm going to let the red oil fry in the pot. So it depends on the quantity of oil you're cooking. So I like my red oil. You put enough red oil for your EFO RIRO because when you're cooking EFO RIRO, red oil is very, very important. It depends on the amount, but make it too much. So you're gonna make your EFO RIRO look nice. So now I'm gonna be adding up my onions into the red oil. I already add my Mocha's beans in it. My Mocha's beans was the first thing I add in it because I want the smell so thick in my EFO RIRO. If you don't want it so thick, don't add it at the beginning of it. So I've added up my onions. So this is the Mocha's beans. Yeah, that was the first thing I meant to put in first. So I added it first. So I'm going to stir it together to make it concentrate into it so well. So this is my grounded pepper. So red oil is fried and I'm going to be adding up my grounded pepper. So I had to put it on a low heat so the pepper won't splash on me because it's really hot. So I've added up my pepper now. So we're going to let it boil for some minutes. We're going to let it boil. So it's going to cook up. We're going to let it boil before we start adding up our necessary things we're supposed to be adding up in it. That's a fish meat. So we're going to cover it up now. Then we're going to be adding up a crayfish. We're going to be adding up a crayfish. They're big ones, the big crayfish. You could get the one, this one is unpeeled. You can get the peeled one. I'm going to be putting on a cow skin. So we're going to be adding up everything we're supposed to add in it. So I'm going to be putting it layers by layers. So I'm adding up my cow skin right now. So, and I'll be putting on a smoked fish now. So add up your smoked fish anyhow you want it. You could be a frozen fish. It could be a frozen fish you want it, but I like having it smoked. So add up your smoked fish. You can add up snail if you have snail, but I couldn't get snail for this particular video. I like adding up snail into my EFO RIRO because I want every bit of my EFO RIRO to have everything in it. When you bite this side, you can find meat. When you bite the other side, you can find fish. When you bite the other way, you can find snail. So I want it to look so juicy. So I'm going to be adding up my chicken now, and I'm going to be giving you a tips. You can add up everything at the same time. Put in your ingredients, cover it up, let it fry up a little bit. Then you can have some, save them into a plastic, then save them into your fridge. That's your refrigerator. That's if you like a red oil stew. I love red oil stew, particularly for my ofada soup. Particularly for my ofada, when I want to have ofada. So I saved some for my ofada. Now I'm putting on the ingredients in it. That's my Knorr cubes. So I saved some for my ofada or my white rice. So I love red oil stew. So you could save some after adding the ingredient. Just cover it up a little bit. You could save some for your red oil stew. When you wake up one morning and you have nothing to eat, or one afternoon you have nothing to eat, when you have the stew in your refrigerator, you can bring it out, just boil in your rice, and you're good to go. So I do that most of the time. So I save some from a source of my EFO RIRO. So that's going to save time. So it saved time for me. So I have extra still in my refrigerator. So that's how I do. So if it's a tips, just giving me a thumbs up. I love you guys. If you're really enjoying this, I want you to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Don't forget to share my videos out to people, and don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you'll be notified once I upload a new video like this. Thank you so much. I love you guys. So I'm stirring up my stew now. I think my stew is ready to go. It's looking good. Yeah, it's fried up. It's looking good now, so I had to stir them together because of the ingredients I added in it. So stir it up well so your ingredient will not be stuck up in one side of a pot. So it's looking good already. This is the right time you can have some out of it to save into your refrigerator. Yeah. Yummy. So I'm adding my spinach vegetable right into it. Yoruba call these shoko, EFO shoko. So I'm adding my spinach vegetable into it now. So the thing is that I washed it with a lukewarm water, not hot, a lukewarm water. So after washing it in a cold water, I wash it with lukewarm water. Then I wash it in the cold water again. That's why the vegetable is looking so dry. Because I learned that when you wash it in a very deep hot water, it's going to wash the whole nutrient of the vegetable. So I don't want that. So most times when I'm preparing for my family, I washed with a lukewarm water and a cold water. Washed it thoroughly because of sands and stones in it. So you have to wash thoroughly so you won't be biting sand in it. So cover it up to steam. I cover it up to steam, just to steam for like 3 minutes. It's okay. Then I'll open it up to turn together. It's looking good already. So I had to turn together thoroughly. So I turn it together thoroughly. So I don't steam up my vegetable before cooking. I steam it up while cooking, because when it's steamed up before cooking, when adding it into the soup, the stew, it's gonna look so melt up. But now it's gonna give me a perfect look of what I want. So when I stir thoroughly, in like 2 minutes, I'm good to go. So I don't need to cover it up again now. All I just need to do is stir together to make the vegetable go around the pot. So almost good to go. Now our vegetables ready to serve. Thank you guys. So I made eba to go along with my vegetables. So I did two shapes of eba, round and the formed one. So I hope you guys like it. I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching till the end. I'm going to be dishing out more food content on this channel. So turn on the notification bell to be notified once I upload a new video. Like and subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much. Bye.